Hello everyone, this is Rick. Welcome to episode 6 of the Gupta Empire series. And today we are going to discuss about Chandragupta Vikramaditya, who is also known as Chandragupta II of the Gupta dynasty. So without doing any delay, let's get into details. Chandragupta II, AD 375 to AD 414. Accession year. Chandragupta II ascended the throne around AD 375 as confirmed by the Mathura pillar inscription. Sources. Knowledge of his reign comes from coins, inscriptions, and Fa-Hien's account. Last known date. His last known date is the year 93 of the Gupta era mentioned in the Sanchi record. Bilsad inscription. This inscription records the 96th year of the Gupta era correlating to AD 415 when Kumaragupta I ruled. Reign duration. Chandragupta II ruled for approximately 40 years before his death in AD 414. Udaygiri and Sanchi stone inscriptions. Udaygiri inscription dated to 82nd year of the Gupta era. This inscription was issued by a feudatory named Sanakanika. Sanchi inscription. It is dated to the 93rd year of the Gupta era and is issued by Amarakaradeva, a minister of Chandragupta II. Absence of name. Neither inscription explicitly mentions Chandragupta II but refers to his administration indirectly. Gadhwa inscription. Another inscription describes Parama Bhagavata and Maharaja Dhiraja, common titles attributed to Chandragupta II. Battles and military feats. These inscriptions highlight the military campaigns, reinforcing the political stability under Chandragupta II's rule. Meharauli Iron Pillar Inscription. Identification of King Chandra. The Meharauli Iron Pillar inscription records the victories of King Chandra, who is identified as Chandragupta II. Victories. The inscription states that King Chandra conquered the Vanga Confederacy after defeating united enemies. Vahalika campaign. It mentions his conquest of Vahalika, crossing the Sindhu, which is also known as Indus River, and advancing into Bactria. R.C. Majumdar's view. Historian R.C. Majumdar identifies Vahalika with the region of Balkh, north of the Hindu Kush mountains. Military supremacy. The inscription praises Chandra's prowess for establishing sole authority in the region through military strength. Debate on the identification of King Chandra. Problem of identification. Scholars debate whether King Chandra mentioned in the Mehrauli inscription is Chandragupta I or Chandragupta II. Chandravarman theory. Some argue that Chandravarman, a king mentioned in the Shushunia hill inscription, was the same king as King Chandra. Mandasore inscription. This inscription mentions a local ruler named Naravarman, further complicating the identification of King Chandra. Dr. Sarkar's view. According to D.C. Sarkar, supports identifying Chandragupta II as the conqueror of Bengal, citing numismatic and inscriptional evidence. Local interpretation. Others argue that King Chandra should be identified with Chandragupta I who laid the groundwork for the later annexation of Bengal. Victory over the Western Kshatraps. Conquest of Sakas. Chandragupta II's military success is marked by defeat of the Western Kshatraps who are also called Sakas. Mathura inscription. This inscription mentions the fall of Shaka Kushana stronghold at Mathura. Shaka kings defeated. Key figures such as Rudrasena II and Simhasena were overthrown during these campaigns. Long process. The victory over the Shaka territories was a lengthy process taking around 20 years. Footsteps of Samudragupta. Chandragupta II followed his father Samudragupta's policy of annexing western territories. Coins issued by Chandragupta II. Variety of coins. Chandragupta II issued multiple types of coins, including archer, lion slayer, and horseman types. Devashri Maharaja Dhiraja. His coins bear the legend Devashri Maharaja Dhiraja, showcasing his regal status. Lakshmi and Garuda. The coins feature Lakshmi on the reverse and Garuda symbolizing the Gupta dynasty. Chhatra type coins. These coins display Simha Vikrama, an epithet for the king, beneath a royal parasol. Peacock and Chakram symbol. The silver coins display the Gupta peacock and Chakram, which is wheel, representing victory. Chandragupta II's titles and marriage alliances. Titles. Chandragupta II was known by various titles including Vikramaditya, Narendra Chandra, Simha Vikrama, and Devaraja. Family. His sons were Kumaragupta I and Govinda Gupta, while his daughter was Prabhavati Gupta. Vakataka alliance. He married his daughter Prabhavati Gupta to Rudrasena II, the Vakataka king, strengthening regional ties. Diplomatic strategy. The marriage alliance with the Vakatakas secured control over central India, ensuring stability. Tatpari Grihita. Chandragupta II was chosen by Samudragupta as his successor using the Tatpari Grihita system, indicating he was the most capable son. Vakataka alliance and governance. Rudrasena II's death. After Rudrasena II's death, Prabhavati Gupta ruled as a regent for her young sons. De facto rule. Prabhavati maintained Vakataka power from AD 390 to AD 410, consolidating Gupta Vakataka relations. Diplomatic strategy. The alliance allowed Chandragupta II to focus on western campaigns while maintaining control in central India. Vakataka influence. R.C. Majumdar emphasized the strategic importance of the Vakatakas, who provided a buffer against other regional powers. Gupta control. Prabhavati's regency ensured the Vakataka court aligned with Gupta interest, extending Chandragupta's influence. Territorial expansion. Saurashtra and Malwa. Annexation of the western satraps. Chandragupta II conquered Saurashtra and Malwa, defeating the Shaka satraps. Ujjain as a base. Ujjain became his operational base for these campaigns, securing the region. Role of Sabha. Local ruler Sabha played a critical role in assisting Chandragupta II during his military expeditions. Eastern expansion. Chandragupta's campaigns extended into Tirabhukti, where Govindagupta was appointed governor. Copper coins evidence. Copper coins from Ayodhya validate his control over these territories, showing Chandragupta II as the ruler. Fa-Hien's visit and accounts. Fa-Hien's journey. The Chinese traveler Fa-Hien visited India during Chandragupta II's reign, staying for 6 years. Buddhist monasteries. Fa-Hien observed that Buddhism flourished, with 48 monasteries in the Khotan region alone. Mathura and Ujjain. He traveled to Mathura, Ujjain, and other centers, noting religious and cultural prosperity. No capital punishment. Fa-Hien praised the absence of capital punishment and recorded the administrative efficiency of the empire. Cultural observation. His accounts reflect the religious tolerance and societal organization of the Gupta Empire, especially in cities like Pataliputra. Religious policies under Chandragupta II. Religious tolerance. Chandragupta II maintained a policy of religious tolerance, supporting both Hinduism and Buddhism. Brahmanical practices. Despite being a devout Hindu, he encouraged Brahmanical rituals and supported Hindu temples. Buddhism flourishes. Under his reign, Buddhist monasteries and stupas, especially in Sarnath and Nalanda, received royal patronage. Fa-Hien's observation. Fa-Hien noted the flourishing of Buddhism across northern India, reflecting the emperor's support for diverse religious communities. Integration of cultures. Chandragupta II's policies promoted the integration of religious and cultural practices, balancing Vedic rituals with Buddhist traditions. Cultural and literary achievements. Kalidas patronage. The famous poet Kalidas, author of Sakuntala, flourished under the patronage of Chandragupta II. Court of Nine Gems. His court was reputed to host the Navaratnas or the Nine Gems, a group of prominent scholars and artists. Ujjain as the cultural hub. Ujjain emerged as the key center for arts and literature, attracting poets and scholars from across India. Iron Pillar of Delhi. The construction of the Iron Pillar at Meharauli is a monumental achievement of his reign, displaying the emperor's architectural patronage. Sanskrit literature. The Gupta period is often referred to as the golden age of Sanskrit literature, with epic poetry and drama flourishing. Coins as a cultural and economic indicator. Economic stability. Chandragupta II's issuance of diverse coins, gold, silver, and copper, demonstrates a stable and flourishing economy. Symbolism on coins. His coins depicted symbols like Garuda, Lakshmi, and the peacock, representing religious devotion and prosperity. Vikramaditya title. The coins often bore the legend of Sri Vikramaditya, emphasizing his royal identity and divine authority. Foreign influence. Gupta coinage shows signs of Saka and Kushana influence, illustrating the cultural exchanges under his reign. Numismatic sources. These coins served as important numismatic evidence, providing insights into the Gupta Empire's territorial extent and economic strength. Administrative and political structure. Provincial governance. Chandragupta II maintained a well organized provincial administrative system with local governors like Govinda Gupta. Seals of governance. The Udayagiri seals found in provinces like Tiravukti reflect the emperor's control over distant territories. Strategic military bases. His rule was marked by the establishment of key military bases in Ujjain, Saurashtra, and Malwa. Local administration. Chandragupta II focused on effective local administration with officials overseeing land grants, taxes, and military duties. Copper plate inscriptions. Numerous copper plate inscriptions, especially from Ayodhya, indicate the empire's bureaucratic structure. Legacy of Chandragupta II, who is also known as Vikramaditya. Empire's Golden Age. Chandragupta II's reign is considered the zenith of Gupta Golden Age, marked by prosperity and stability. Expansionist successes. His military conquest, particularly over the Shakas and Vanga, expanded the Gupta Empire to its greatest territorial extent. Cultural Renaissance. Under his patronage, India witnessed a cultural renaissance with arts, architecture, and literature reaching unprecedented heights. Success by Kumaragupta I. His son Kumaragupta I continued his legacy, ruling over vast and prosperous empire. Historical impact. Chandragupta II's military, cultural, and administrative achievements solidified his place as one of the greatest rulers in Indian history. So that was all about Chandragupta Vikramaditya. Hope you have liked the videos, and in this channel I make videos regarding Indian history which will help you to crack different kinds of competitive examination. And these videos are in very much detail. So if you are interested in history, or if you are pursuing graduation and post graduation in history, then it will be of help to you. Thank you so much for your love and support.